is.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Nick Bambina here, and today we got Ambrose and we got Chris here on the podcast. Yay!
Yo, what's up?
Welcome,
How's
everybody.
everybody doing?
So today we don't have Sal with us, so maybe we can stay on one topic today. But how you guys doing?
Tired.
Extremely tired.
Yeah, I think that's a consensus from everybody recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
me, I'm doing all right. You know, I'm vibing. You know, just trying to get through the day.
Sounds like what I said the last podcast, to be honest with you.
Well, I think that's how it is, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You don't gotta go that close. I mean,
That's what you said for me to do last time.
I said not
You were like, have it like right here.
okay. Chris, how you doing, Chris?
I'm extremely exhausted, but I'm just gonna do the podcast with my friend.
Thank you. All right, I got a question. You've listened to sad music lately. Tell me about your recent music choices.
Listen, The Last of Us soundtrack has one of the best soundtracks in like media history, but it's not sad. It's just realistic and there's ideals of
It's
the world.
somber.
It's not sad.
Okay, I said it's somber.
It's not somber either. It's
That's,
real.
That's the okay.
It's real, and it's real in a couple other words that we can't say, but it's real.
Okay, then explain what you mean when you say real.
It's relatable.
It's completely relatable. Like the Truth Faith song. I love that song. It's completely relatable.
I haven't really listened to it, so any of them. Like
Yeah.
from The Last of Us.
Then what have you been listening to, Ambrose? What kind of music you into?
I don't know. I mean, like I kind of listen to everything. Been getting into R&B lately, but I know. I really like 90s music. 80s, can't go wrong with that. I love throwbacks. 80s especially.
I love all 80s music.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
But I
You can
kind of
never
just
go wrong.
I kind of just give like every genre a chance except for country. I'm sorry. Just can't.
Country music is terrible.
It's so bad. I just can't get into it. There might be like 3 songs that I like, but out of that, like
country music
country
not
is just
good.
terrible.
And every-
Yeah, I'm not a big country
White girl
kind of
likes
no.
No, me neither.
But
Sad music though, I haven't listened to sad music in a while. Even so, the sad playlist has to get like updated. It's bad. It's really bad.
Oh, I have the perfect it's sad in your feels playlist, and so do the girls. They have a what's it called that they gave it to you?
I
and
forgot
added
what it's called.
gut wrenching saga.
no.
sliding
They didn't
down
even
the
they didn't
wall.
give it. You could just like type that in. The most like they have a playlist. The most like gut wrenching,
That's wow.
I don't know, heart stopping.
Sliding down the wall, throwing up playlist. It's just
It's something like that. Yeah. But I don't know. I'm not, but I think there's a big difference between like slow music or sad music and slow music.
there is a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but
Sad music's like more. To me at least, sad music is sad because it's relatable. Like, well, yeah. But like slow music doesn't necessarily have to be sad.
yeah, like I think there's also a lot of like Bruno Mars songs, and I think that a lot of
I love Bruno.
he's an absolutely fantastic
Bruno's in
artist.
my top 5. I love Bruno.
All time. What is your
Not
top?
all time, but like right now, definitely.
I mean, you fall asleep to it, so
I do. I can fall asleep to the Silk Sonic album.
he blasts Bruno Mars at night.
Actually, today I fell asleep to Travis Scott. So
What?
How is that
How?
possible?
I fell asleep
How?
to I think Love Galore, Sicko Mode.
Sicko. Hold on, wait. Sicko Mode was
Yeah.
one of the songs that put you to sleep.
He
Yeah.
really falls asleep to like I don't know, the most
But
random
how?
things.
How Sicko Mode?
I don't know. I can. Just
I
fall
can't
asleep
fall
to
asleep
anything.
to music. I just can't. It's impossible.
Do I know what I fall asleep to sometimes?
Is it the Star Wars?
No, not music.
track list?
Not music. You ready for this?
It's probably something stupid.
It is. It's very weird.
Wait, what is it?
The Harry Potter audiobooks. Sometimes I'll just put the books on and we'll just listen. Just listen. It is that man's voice is so
Yo, that's
I know, but Jim Dale,
You've been going through like a transition recently.
me,
Yeah.
a tradition in what sense?
Take
What?
Oh, you're good. That's a good point. That's a really good point. Transitioning into a better person.
Okay, yeah, okay. Thanks for yeah. I'm not transitioning into.
No, I was talking about transitioning into a better person.
Okay, glad we're on the same page right there.
Yeah. So how's that been going?
How's that been going, Chris? Shut.
There's nothing. There's
Chris.
nothing to laugh about. This is a very serious
very
topic.
serious.
Very
Very
serious,
serious
very serious. How are you, Ambrose? How have you been over the past couple of weeks?
Actually, really good. This is like the first week where I'm making like good growth.
Good.
Been very productive this week. I've
Yo,
not skipped a single class.
good.
Yeah.
What are you growing? You got some tomatoes, some basil. What are you growing?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I say a lot of corny things.
That was by far
really corny.
Really corny.
I'm not gonna even lie.
That was a Carson level joke.
That was worse than me. And that says a lot, to be honest with you.
Chris, is that?
I actually felt that too. God damn.
Where'd you feel it?
I felt it in my heart. Don't make it worse than it has to be.
I didn't say anything.
How was I supposed to answer that question? Where do I feel it? I don't know.
In your heart, though.
What am I
your
supposed to
heart?
answer? My arms, my legs? What was the right answer for that? I feel like that's the safest answer.
In my soul.
That's like
That's what I
that's
was going
depressing,
for.
Chris.
And then I was gonna make a soul joke.
Life is depressing.
No,
Why-
I think it's just you, bro.
Explain that statement.
I don't
Depression. What? Wait, what?
I don't think life is depressing.
Life is depressing.
I mean, elements can be.
I think we need to be depressed, actually,
Why?
because
I don't want to hear this.
well, look, if you're I mean, I know a fair amount of people that have never had depression in your life, but if you experience depression at least once, it'll make you enjoy every good moment 10 times better. Like you'll really truly appreciate those moments a lot better. So I think all of us, like everyone needs to be depressed. Same way as I now think everyone needs to have their first heartbreak, even though it's really painful.
I don't know about.
I think everyone
needs to be.
I think everyone
depressed.
needs yes,
Everyone needs their first heartbreak.
I think
everyone
I know,
needs to be
but
depressed at least once, and everyone needs their first heartbreak because it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's more like, I don't know, I like to see it as like an awakening. You learn things about yourself that you wouldn't have realized unless you got hurt. That's just how it is. That's how the world works. Only problem is people only focus on like the bad aspects of like depression and heartbreak, like how much it sucks or whatever, but no one sees like the months that follow, like years later, like you learn something from it, you grow from it, and you have way better experiences because you're knowledgeable now. Like with your first heartbreak, you're gonna know who you want to stay away from, and you're gonna see the red flags that you once didn't see with your first love, and now you can catch them and be like, you know what, I don't want that, and move on. So
Do you want to know something very depressing?
Yeah.
Depressing. First loves 95% of the time don't work out.
I knew
Just want to
this.
throw that out there.
I knew this going into that. And then also, like, when I was doing long distance with her, it was like something like, I think it was like a 2% chance it would work. So, like, yeah. That's just the reality of
high
things,
school
you know?
relationships have a 98% fail rate, only a 2% success rate.
I wonder what it is about first loves that we automatically just convince ourselves that we're gonna marry him. I feel like that's like a universal
I
thing.
think that's just like
No,
in the
no,
moment
because-
spur of the
because
moment thing.
It's not absurd because like you think that feelings are temporary. Everything is temporary, and
Life is
feeling-
temporary.
Yeah,
everything is temporary.
but that's a good thing.
But no, but my point is like you have a feeling now. You think that feeling you will carry that with you in perpetuity, and you will like continually have that feeling for the rest of your life, and that's not the case all the time. And it's not necessarily about life is depressing or you have to be depressed in life. I don't know about depressed as a word. I think that certain experiences that to appreciate the good moments, you have to know not so great moments.
I mean, but like,
I think that's more
you-
what you mean.
I
but-
mean,
but
okay.
no, because like I think that there's a big difference between being very sad and depressed.
But you make depressed seem like, I mean, it is
Well,
something.
no, because the
It is
actual
something very serious, but it's also like a very normal thing. Like, I don't know.
it really, the word depression really is not a normal thing.
It is. We all.
I think it's.
I
No,
think
no,
it's
no,
very
hold on.
normal.
The word depression by definition means you're sad, but you cannot put a finger on the reason why you're sad. You're just sad for no reason. That's the clinical definition of depression. That you feel sad.
It doesn't
but
have
there's
to just be
nothing-
that. It just
that-
could be like it just could be like you're so sad to the point where you have no energy at all to get out of bed, to eat, or anything.
But
It can be that too.
Yeah, no, those are what happens with depression. But usually, you have a reason why you feel like that.
Yeah.
If you have depression, you don't have a reason to feel like that.
Yes, you are 100%.
Well, you may have some reasons, but it's not like that's the reason, and that's why it's called depression, and that's why like there are different methods to work with it. Because I also think that certain like mental health terms do get thrown around rather lightly sometimes. Like even with me, I have ADHD. The amount of people that make jokes about ADHD, like it's super frequent. Like people will like make jokes about like shiny objects or oh look he can't sit still or stuff like
Yeah,
that.
that's fair because like what is it? What's this thing that what's the like what's the chart thing they use to like measure mental disorders? I was like learning this about psychology last year. Like the chart kind of there's kind of like a gray area when it comes to things like ADHD and other things. So like people are just getting false diagnosed that they're like very like hyper, then automatically they have ADHD. Like it's just not the
But I
case.
do think that
But yeah.
ADHD does go very much so undiagnosed and
I
untreated.
agree with that. And I also think like it's used too like loosely. I think some people are just diagnosed with ADHD and they might not necessarily have it. Cause like I don't know. I was learning about that in psychology last semester and it was really interesting.
I love psychology.
But I also think like depression has such like I don't know, like a strong connotation to it. It is something serious, but like I mean, I've had a few not few therapists in the past, but like I went to a counselor last semester. I told her I was depressed and like automatically she wants to send me somewhere. Like depression is a normal thing. Like
no, but
my roommate
can't have such a strong connotation.
My ex-roommate Luke went to counseling, and he said he was depressed, and they tried to send him to a psych ward.
My point, exactly. Like
no, but what I'm saying is there's a difference between being very sad or depressed and then being clinically depressed, and because I think that people can be like very emotionally distraught and broken, but can build themselves back up, and and it's like
anyone can.
Not everybody. And
everyone can.
That's the definition of depression. That's why people who like have depression most of the time are the way they are, and they continue to be that way.
I fully disagree with that. Everyone can get over depression. Depression isn't something that once you have it, you can't unstick it.
Correct.
That's not true.
No, you're right. But it sometimes the people, it's not always something they can tackle by themselves. That's what I'm saying.
But that's the point. That's the whole point.
It comes from within them. But 9 times out of 10, it takes somebody else to work with them to bring that light.
And there's nothing there's nothing wrong with that.
No, nor I'm saying
my relationship when I was in High Point, I was depressed, and like I mean obviously like if you're depressed and you have a significant other, like it's very hard because you have to be stable because you know they're fine and you don't want to drag them down where you're at. But I'd confide in her and she'd be like, oh, like this is too much, like you need to handle this all on your own. The thing I realize is with depression, like I mean like at that point, like you shouldn't have to like do everything by yourself. Like depression is the one time where you need like your family around, your friends around, like to lean on, because you need people to help you to get out of depression. You can't get out of depression by yourself. Maybe you can. It's hard,
exactly
but like
what I'm saying.
you need people to like snap you out of it, because it's the same way like with a first love that you're blinded by love. With depression, you're just blinded by negativity because your whole
love suck.
They do. But I will say I took a lot out of that, and I'm very appreciative of it. But like I'm not gonna believe this bullshit. I get to like I don't want to believe like this thing that I'll never experience what I experienced with my first love. I'll experience better. I'm not gonna be like my first love was the only amazing love that I'll ever experience. That's just not
Right.
true.
Ambrose, your mom's in chat right now, and so she said 3 things. She
Great.
goes,
Please don't embarrass me.
no,
Please.
no.
Please.
They're actually very.
It's been a
intelligent.
pretty good week,
They're
Mom.
actually very intelligent things. So first, she says we are in a society that wants to label everything.
That
The
is
second
so
thing-
true.
That's fair.
That I can agree to that.
Everything's
The
labeled
second thing
now.
she said was you need people to hold space and listen to you, bear witness.
Yeah, that was the problem with Jasmine. She could not hold space.
Yeah.
But
You care?
I don't care. I don't
Okay.
care.
Yeah. And then the third thing, she goes, "Don't curse, son." That's why I started laughing.
I'm almost like about 90% sure that I got a lot of my curse words from my mom. Oops. Just saying.
I think everyone has.
Bad influence.
No, my mother never curses. Never.
What? Really?
Never.
Be real.
I don't believe that for a second.
You don't believe that? Chris, you've met my mother. Do you think my mother is one to just let curse words fly?
Not let him fly.
I don't
but,
think
like,
she let him fly, but like
I don't believe she's cursed at you before.
Not at me, but I've been in the vicinity when one has flown. But it's rare. Like I can count them. It's probably under 20 times I've ever heard her curse in my life.
my mom's probably like cursed out the phone company like so many times.
Yo,
One of my favorite I feel like it's a universal thing, maybe not, but like one of my favorite things is when my mom gets on the call with like the supervisor of like the phone company and she just goes off
it's hilarious.
and she's like saying operator, and she just starts cursing. I'm sorry, Mom, I don't mean to expose you, but like this is kind of like a universal thing, so I don't think it's just you.
No. My grandmother and mother do it all the time.
Point
actually.
exactly. It's hilarious.
It's so funny.
What were we talking about before? Oh yeah,
First loves, unfortunately.
I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing, but I do think everyone needs to get their like first heartbreak.
Yes.
I think it has to
The
happen.
people who with one person for like the rest of their lives are like so lucky. I
They
think they're
are.
so lucky.
But you know what it is though? I mean,
But it's so rare.
when you
Joe.
see like Instagram and like TikTok, when like first loves that have been with each other for like 10 years post about it and they're all happy or whatever, they don't really show you like at the same time, like those same people have doubts in their mind, like, oh,
Of course.
am I wasting my time? Like I didn't get to experience other things, blah blah
Mhm.
blah. So like it's not
But
all
it's also the
it's not
same
that
token,
easy.
If you're with somebody, it's like what would you want to experience if you're with somebody for life and you're really doing it for life? Why are you thinking what else could be out there if you want to do it for life with this one person? Like if
we're
you,
humans, I guess. And
I know, but if you're truly committed to that one person, why would you like I know it makes sense to have like to think about it
because you have one
occasionally.
life. I mean,
know,
that's like me.
but-
That's like
but-
me.
but
Like
wouldn't you want to experience everything and do those things that you would do with somebody else with that person?
But
Because-
then, but
because
what?
then-
What
because
happened?
then if you're already having doubts about like leaving and going to other people, then why stay? You understand me? Like
I
if you're
get
already,
that,
you're already
but-
thinking about like going with other people, then what's the point in staying at that point? You know what I mean?
I mean,
And if you constantly think about other people, sorry to cut you off, but if you constantly think about other people, then what are you doing in that relationship?
well, I'm not saying I constantly thought about other
No,
people,
but
but
like,
like
not you. I'm
humans-
talking like people
humans
who've
don't. I
been dating for
mean,
10
it's. I just
years.
feel like it's human
Some-
nature to explore.
yeah,
We don't
I
like to
feel
be
like it's
confined
completely
to one
normal
thing.
If like you're in like a 10-year relationship and you're like,
You're
Oh,
yeah.
what happens if I didn't do this and I did that instead with that person?
Exactly. You're
And I-
telling me. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I think that's completely normal. I think it's completely reasonable if you're like thinking like that, even if you are in a good 10-year relationship.
I mean, like you're telling me you never had any boring points in your relationship. I sure as hell did, but I stayed. It's okay. Anyways,
What did he say?
nothing.
No, it doesn't matter.
Hell?
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay,
Oh, it
good.
doesn't matter? Oh, that's tough.
All right.
I'm gonna say hell all the time now.
I've had boring times in my relationship. It's not about that. It's you kind of just like reason with yourself, like I'm a human. I'm gonna have those thoughts, but it doesn't mean like I'm gonna follow and act up on those thoughts. You know,
No, I know, but
Simple as
also
that.
like if that thought is occasional, that's different. If like every single day you're thinking about other people,
yeah, of
then
course.
Well, then you have a problem to addressing itself. But I don't think
no,
I
no,
don't think it's
but to occasionally think what
Yeah.
life would be like with somebody else, like very occasionally,
I think
that's
it's completely
different.
normal.
That's different. But like especially if like you're in like 10-year relationship from like the middle of middle of high school or college all the way, like if you truly want to be committed to somebody in that way, like why would you even if you really want to be truly 100% committed, why would you even think about like I mean you could think about other people, but why would you think about someone like even specifically? I think about a specific person in that way.
I don't know.
That I think that even shows that you aren't 100% committed if you're constantly thinking about somebody else.
I think since like, well, I don't know. It's obviously goes farther than that, but like since like the 50s to like now, the whole like concept of relationship has just gotten like construed.
So
It's
And
50s
so
they really
complicated.
50s they really like loved each other.
yes.
I mean, granted,
yes.
like women didn't have like many rights, by the way. Happy Women's History Month.
Way.
But
Women's Month.
but like granted like no, but I'm saying like the dynamic is off, so like look, I don't know, I'm not like trying to like be offensive or anything,
no,
but like to
you're-
now like things are so complicated because now we have hookup culture, and then like there's like red flags and like toxicity and
You
like
are 100%
like
correct.
genuine love is like very hard to find in this generation. It's just a
It's
problem.
hard.
And like
Yeah, like my grandparents, my grandparents met from my grandmother went to one dance up at Fordham, and she
I
met
hope
my
no one said that.
grandfather.
I hope no one heard that.
What'd you say?
I said I hope no one heard that.
What'd you say?
No, nothing.
But like that whole like this whole like culture now is totally different because like back in like when my grandparents were in college, they were 3 women from Brooklyn who went up to the Bronx for one time for one dance. And my grandfather, he danced with the tallest girl.
Nice.
He spoke all about, and they danced with the middle girl, the shortest girl, and then finally the middle girl. And then once he danced with the middle girl, he was telling her all about herself. You're from Brooklyn, your mother, father, everything. And that was my grandmother, and they've been together. They've known each other they've been together over 60 years. They've been married 59 years. This February 15th, and next year they'll be married for 60 years. That in this day and age is gonna be the most rare thing than like that's never gonna happen. Never.
I mean, yeah,
To be married for
That's the-
60 years.
that's the truth.
That's
Just the
evolution of
reality.
humans.
50% of all marriages end in divorce.
Makes me worry about like when
My mom
we're
and dad
parents.
got divorced in high school, so that was really depressing. I'm sorry.
Wait, in high school? Wait, so they got married?
They got married in high school.
Wow, I didn't know that was legal. Because I thought,
You're 18.
yeah, but that's like the end of high school. So did they do it like senior year?
No idea.
Because I'm pretty sure they must have gotten married before senior year.
Some states it depends.
Oh, maybe parents signed off on it.
Yeah,
It could have been that.
they got married and then they got broke up when they were married, and then they got back together, and then they like completely got divorced. They're not even legally divorced yet, which is
Oh.
insane to me.
Yeah,
They're not even legally divorced yet.
but I guess like divorce is
Which
hard.
It's
The
so
whole like concept of it, and then like the legality. I
Yeah.
hope that's a word.
that's the
Yeah.
word.
Wow, I surprised myself.
For what the word legality?
Yes, literally.
That's not a hard word for you, bro.
It is a hard word for me.
I've heard you like you have a very eloquent vocabulary.
I will take that because I don't think so. But yeah, the whole like, I worry because as a parent, when I have kids, like how relationships will be
yeah.
their age, to be honest,
Mm.
and they'll
Yeah.
probably have to go through it worse, to be honest, because the more technology advances, like the worst
The
relationships
worst
gets.
relationships get.
Because like I'm not gonna lie, TikTok literally like it
Oh,
messes up so many relationships.
because
And I swear, it gives
Because
guys
I
and
hate
girls
that
so
app
many
so
ideas.
much.
not that,
brother.
because the thing is like even with like all this self-help stuff on TikTok and all those relations stuff on TikTok, they don't care what you do with the information. All they want to do is keep you watching. So they're not going to actually give you good information. They're going to give you information that makes you think you're doing well to keep you watching. They want to give you like the prize without the reward, without doing any of the effort. So they're not
Yeah.
going to give you the actual advice. Even all these money guys, whatever you want to call them, like guys, these influencers or whatever, who say 5 quick and easy steps to earn money. That's
Oh
not gonna
no, yeah, that's always
do all
just
that's not going to give you
that's
actual
bogus.
money because they don't want you to earn money. 'Cause if you earn money, then they don't make money
they
off
want
of
clicks.
you.
Yeah. Well, they want like view time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And plus, like those videos are really easy to make. So if they match the algorithm, then they get a lot of views. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, and even like all the relationship advice.
That
it's not-
sucks.
It's just
The
'cause it's
relationship
not- 'cause
advice
the
is
pe-
actually
half the
really
people
bad.
haven't even been in a relationship in like 3 years. Who do
Yeah,
this
no.
stuff.
It's the relationship advice on TikTok can be like really, it can make you overthink. Like that was one of the problems with me is like I'd be on TikTok and I'd overthink every little thing in my relationship because I mean like
TikTok is stupid.
saw like so much bad advice. The self-help stuff though, I like the self-help stuff.
Yeah, but also let's quickly mention Instagram. Instagram Reels is in every single way like worse than TikTok. Just putting that out there.
Really? I don't really pay
I don't-
attention to Instagram Reels. It's
Yeah,
just
me
like a
either.
copy of TikTok.
Yeah,
Exactly,
who
and it's
cares?
just a worse algorithm.
You think so? I mean, I don't really pay attention
think
to
it's
like
the same
to it like that,
algorithm.
so I wouldn't know. But
Instagram Reels is worse.
yeah, no, I don't know. But like
Yeah,
this,
I did that because
this
my friend Jacob exclusively uses Instagram Reels. He does
It's
not have.
weird.
It is
he
weird.
needs help.
It is weird. It is weird. And then also, what's it called?
What?
We had some. My mom mentioned a while ago. She goes, "No, I really don't curse." Getting back to that conversation ages ago, and then my mom said, "First loves are special, and you should learn about yourself.
Exactly.
It's all about growth."
That's why I believe everyone should go through their first heartbreak because it's pretty much you learn so much about yourself. You know what's crazy? You know what's
Wait, what are you about to say?
what?
Not my friend Jacob just put an emoji of a guy of like you know the smiley face emoji on
Yeah.
like a guy that dabbing. Like, hello, whatever you
You know what's
you need help.
You know what's so insane? Like, did you ever like before you got into a relationship where like I need to work on myself so that I'd be ready for one? Like, did you guys like? I feel like that's like before you got into a relationship, were you like, did you say like, oh, I gotta work on myself, blah blah blah, till I get to this point, and then I'll be like ready for a relationship, like to feel ready for one?
Well, not really, because my relationship lasted from 6th grade to junior year.
Damn, that's
So
insane.
like, that is so insane. So I haven't really like
Kind of.
felt
But, like,
that yet.
Anyway,
the thing is like going on what you were saying.
my
kind of.
yeah, my point with that is like I realized like after my relationship that like you truly, no matter like self-help is good, whatever, no matter what you do though, you are never truly ready for a relationship, because when you get into a relationship is when like your like family childhood stuff comes up, and then you got to learn how to deal with all that stuff that comes up, like childhood trauma comes up in relationships. So you're never truly ready for a relationship. You have to learn how to work on yourself in a relationship, and I think that is one of the hardest things being in a relationship. You being present for somebody and also working on yourself. It is very hard. It seems easy. It is very difficult. Just say.
No, it is, and you're right. And the idea that you can't work on yourself in a relationship, I think is just stupid.
That is stupid.
It's one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of in my life.
When you work on yourself.
The dumbest thing I have ever heard in my life. You can 100% work on yourself in a relationship, and why should you need space to do that? That makes no sense. Your partner should be there to support you while you're working on yourself.
Another really hot topic that me and Ambrose don't like: breaks are stupid. Breaks are one of the dumbest things that someone can ever invent in a
Break
relationship.
is breakup.
It makes me so mad.
Break is breakup. You don't need a break.
This
I'm
is the only time I
sorry.
wish Sal was here because he would go
I
in
know.
depth with it.
Break is
But we probably wouldn't even be on this topic if he was here.
Yeah, for
'cause
maybe, like, 30
would-
seconds.
He would mention like leather pants are stupid.
Yeah, he would
like
have said something.
in the middle of all this, like I don't know.
breaks are dumb, and they
See?
always happen when one. I'm not gonna say it's mostly girls, but
No.
I'm
no,
going
no,
to say
no.
it's mostly
Thank
girls
you.
who insinuate the break here, and it's like it's when they like hit like something very stressful in their life where they can't really be as present for their significant other, so they automatically are like, oh, I need to go on a break, blah blah blah, and it's just like stupid because all you can ask is for like space and just to have your partner support you while you're going through a stressful thing. I don't think people understand like marriages are very stressful, and like if things get hard, you can't just up and quit. I guess you can, but like you have to learn how to deal with the hard things in your life while being in a relationship, and breaks are so dumb. They do not work. It's a waste of
Divorce
time.
costs money too. So
Yeah, breaks are just so dumb. Like
I
if
think that the difference between a break and space, because I do think that sometimes
space is healthy. That's my
I
point.
think people just need space. and
That's
need-
my point.
yeah.
Yeah.
okay, but then at what point is too much space?
There we go.
That
Right?
that's a big difference. Yeah. I also think that sometimes in this day and age, people are too easily influenced to think, oh, there's what's it called? There's always another fish, or there's so many fish in the sea. I think
it is true.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, so it is true.
That
There is
what?
so many fish in the sea.
Yeah, but what fish has this problem? What fish is this? Like sometimes just like be happy with the fish you got. Like what fish wants to who wants to hook up with who wants to do this with this?
But like
Like-
if I'm with a girl and she's like saying there's so many fish in the sea and she wants to get with somebody else, go ahead.
Well,
I
that's different.
I
That's
go
different.
ahead. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
then thank you for not wasting my time.
That-
Now I'll
that-
go
that- that I
find
think
somebody
is
that
different.
truly appreciates me. Simple as that. I mean, it's easier said than done because like I'm not-
That's also
I'm
my
like I'm
point.
out of it now, but when I was in it, it like sucked like just to like I don't know, be single again, but now I just don't care cuz I realize like I deserve better. But I'm glad
Yeah.
like the love blindness
Well, no,
has
that's-
slowly faded away.
Your point is a very totally different point, and that's valid because
No, but I
because-
agree what you're saying.
because,
Like be like appreciate what you got. 'Cause,
Yes.
like
Yes.
you're not gonna find the most perfect person in the world.
yes, and I don't think that soulmates are found. I think they're made.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I-
no,
I-
I don't know
know.
about that either.
I don't think that your perfect person is just sitting out there waiting. I don't think that.
I
think-
low key
no.
I-
think so.
I think so,
no,
too.
I
think so,
don't.
too.
I think.
I
that-
feel like-
think that the
and I
person-
also
the
feel like
person you're
it's
gonna
not,
be-
it's not and when I say soulmates, I'm not thinking like I'm just gonna meet the person that's perfect out the bat, but like we click instantly and like we got problems, we fix it. Like if she
But
has a
that's-
toxic trait, she works on
that-
it. If I do, we work on it. Like
that's
it's not-
it. You mentioned it. Problems, work on it. That is what makes a soulmate. You just proved my point.
I
It's
know.
not about finding a person who's perfect with you. It's finding someone who you can be so mad at, but love with all your heart and work on that situation together every single time. It's the person who can take a cup, shatter that cup, glue it together, and
I mean,
shatter it again.
Wait,
and glue
so
it together
do you
again.
think soulmates are real, right?
What?
So you think
I
soulmates are
do,
real, right?
I
personally.
think they're made.
Let me
Okay,
live in my
So
fairy
do you
tale.
think that I like your fairy tale? So do you think that soulmates always end up together?
No.
Me either.
Me
I
neither.
no no
Me
no.
Me neither.
100%
And that
no.
sucks.
And that blows.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that blows.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Well, I think they don't always end up together because it's about the work. It's not. My mom just said, haha, be happy with the fish you got. Your point is that grass isn't always greener. It's all about compatibility. Yeah.
That's true.
It's
Yeah.
not always like because even with soulmates, it's not like look, I look at my grandparents for an example. Like I have never seen two human beings go at it more than my
Yo,
grandparents.
grandparents go at it like crazy.
But
fam.
I know that my
Yeah,
my
for sure.
grandfather like cares about my grandmother
I think it's because they were all
so
around during
much
segregation.
in such a
They've been through
what did you
way.
just say?
They've been through like what? But like
hold on. We're not passing over that. Pick up the mic. What did you just say?
I said that grandparents fight way more often than regular parents do
That's
Wait,
exactly
why?
what he said.
Wait, what's say after that?
because they've been through a lot.
Like
There are, like time
segregation.
periods and segregation and
I think that's a valid point though.
Thank
I think
you.
like grandparents have been through like I mean some of them have been through hell, like segregation, Cold War. That was a scary time.
World War II.
Cuban Missile Crisis, very scary because like at that point it could have been the end of the world right there. So like I think like situations like that brought them closer. It's kind of the same way with like COVID, like brought everybody closer for that time period. I don't know.
Yeah,
Like
but
I felt
even
way closer,
definitely did.
way closer to my family
Definitely
than I
did.
ever did.
But even think about like with us, like post 9/11 children,
Well, I mean,
right?
Well, I was born in 04, so
I was born
That
in 04, so I can't really say I care about.
Post means after, by
But
the way. Hold
it's
on.
like no, but it's like I care, but like I can't fully care because I didn't live through it. You know, like
I feel
I'm
that.
never
No,
gonna,
no, 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 no,
I'm
no,
never
no.
gonna understand like the drastic effect of it because I didn't live through
No,
it.
no, no.
Simple.
But that's what I mean. Like ever since like that kind of like situation, not that specific type, not that bleh, not that specific situation, but that time period. Everything after it has been just an immense domino effect, and it just gets worse, and it's gotten worse, and it's gotten worse and
Well,
worse.
because we're stupid. I mean, for there's have you even heard about this climate change thing going on? There's this thing called the Willow Project that is most likely getting passed, and I forgot what it is, but it'll literally make climate change irreversible because it's like has to do with like building all these like factories and like somewhere in Alaska with producing oil and everything, and it's like we're stupid. Like I don't understand why climate change isn't like on like the number one priority right
yeah,
now.
no,
You know,
You will be screwed.
But do you know
Does
what-
no
it's
one
so-
want
it's-
to live?
Do you know why?
Money.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I
Because,
know.
because billion-dollar corporations would have to spend hundreds of billions of dollars to change every single aspect of everything.
We're basically killing ourselves every day.
We are. But guess what? They don't care.
Yeah, because
They're
they won't be here.
like 65, 70, sitting on like stacks of
You know what's so
millions.
terrifying?
They're not going to be here in 55. They're not going to be here in 70 years.
I swear I heard something by like 2050, Florida will be underwater, and that's terrifying because we'll still be alive for that.
Yeah.
Like parts of US are gonna start becoming underwater. And
Yeah.
like, what do we do with that? Are we
The
gonna
ice
build
caps
like
are
sky like
melting,
cities?
The ice cap.
That's a problem. The ice caps are melting
It's
and
a
we're
huge
doing
problem.
nothing about it.
Nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely
Well,
nothing about it.
apparently, according to Sal, Antarctica isn't real. So ice caps aren't real, according to him. So,
No, what Sal meant was he meant the social.
Antarctica isn't real.
he
Okay.
meant-
according to Sal, yeah.
He meant the construct of like land barriers and borders of countries, and
I don't know.
that means that okay, technically,
Antarctica isn't real.
technically, there is nothing that divides like New York and Connecticut physically. There's an arbitrary border that's been
Yeah, a
drawn.
line, yeah.
That's what he means. He means that geographically, there's nothing that divides the two states. So he says it's in with Antarctica. There's nothing that really geographically defines that.
Yes, it
The
does.
water
Yes,
surrounding
thank
it?
you. Water, thank you.
The
No, no,
water
no, 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 no.
surrounding it.
No, you're right. But we've named that plot of land a continent. The word continent is not written on the thing. It's a name that we've attributed to it.
So
Same thing with
so-
all the states
yeah,
in
So
America.
basically, what Sal's saying is nothing's real.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, 100%. Society is all made up. It is. Okay, wait. What?
I mean, he's
hold
not
on.
wrong, but like, what is that
Realistically,
supposed to
yeah,
mean? Like,
what
we
does that
built
even
civil
mean?
society.
It is. It's all. No,
That's not like
you.
a mind blowing thing.
No,
Like,
it's
not,
society
but
was
hold
built
on,
from
like,
humans.
Yeah, but realistically, like you're in a crosswalk, right? With the white lines.
So you
So
don't get
white-
hit.
White line is what's stopping a car from going straight. Like that's a concept
the
that we've
person's
developed.
the person's brain and driving ability stops them from running you over in the crosswalk.
The person associates the
Yes.
white line with.
That's it. It's all made up. It is.
Well, yes, for safety. Wait, I'm confused. Is
No,
this supposed
every-
to be mind blowing? Like of course, everything's
Yo,
all made up
everything's
because it's all
anything
human made.
Sal says he thinks it's mind blowing.
That's not mind blowing.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm not saying it's mind blowing.
But I'm
Sal thinks it's this big thing. I'm just saying that literally everything that the world is made up of, besides society,
yes.
everything society made up of is all like nothing is like
Well, money's
rooted-
not real if we're going down that route. Like,
yeah,
it's like it's all human made. Yeah,
yeah.
but that's not like mind blowing.
No, I know, but I
Sal
think
gets me so tight sometimes.
That's
bro.
actually like wow.
no,
I feel
I'm
stupider
agreeing
from
with the
that.
both of you. I'm just like talking on Sal's point right now.
Sal, you're stupid. No, you're not. I love you, Sal, but that was not a very smart point.
It's so stupid.
That made me question everything
right.
for a second.
Back to our relationship talk because
Oh, this was
Okay, motto going into any relationship: put 110% effort every day, no matter what. There you go.
I like that.
That's
yeah,
that's
but,
my thing.
only if they put in.
No, I don't care. I do
No,
not.
no.
I do not.
If, well,
I do not care
hold on.
But-
If they're not putting in 110, then why should you put in the 110?
because that's how I was raised.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
But you shouldn't go for someone who's like just being like wishy-washy with you. 100%.
It's not, but it never starts out as wishy-washy. The
No.
wishy-washy comes way later. So yeah, and that point, like
100%.
I should probably pull myself out
And
earlier.
that's my point.
But I will always put 110% effort no matter what, because even if I get screwed over in a relationship, I know I did everything I could. So
Yep.
simple as that. And like,
that's all you could do. Just be the best man you know you can be.
well, yeah, and I don't know, like no one deserves
Not all-
toxicity.
Yeah, and also not all relationships end badly.
No.
So
Yeah, you speaking from personal experience.
I am speaking from
Me
personal
too.
experience. But yeah, not all relationships end terribly. And I just want people to like keep that in mind.
Yeah,
So
and sometimes
And not all men are bad or not all women
Yeah.
are bad.
Thank you.
Like that's a childish mentality to have. I'm
some
sorry.
men are
Oh,
bad.
Not
yeah.
all, but
Not all, but
There
there are some.
and there are girls too that
Yes, there
are
are.
bad. It's just that's just reality. But to say that all men are bad is ridiculous, or all girls are
Yeah.
bad it's just stupid. That's a childish mentality to
No,
have.
it is.
It's just not
100%.
true.
And sometimes relationships are just meant to like come in, teach you something, and change you, and then leave. Sometimes
Yeah, pretty
people are only meant to be one chapter in the storybook of life.
I'm gonna ask everyone a question here.
I'm ready.
I don't know your answer. I think I know your answer.
I'm like nervous.
So your ex, your first love, your
Oh,
ex,
boy.
whatever.
Yeah.
Would you be friends with them right now?
Do you want me to answer that first?
I want you to answer that first. Because I think I know his answer.
Absolutely not.
No?
But that's not like, oh, I hate her.
Yeah.
It's out of respect for myself,
Okay.
because I mean, there's a lot of hurtful things that she did. I'm sure there's definitely some hurtful things I did, but like for me, I need to process and I need to work on myself. So my focus right now is me. I don't need to be friends
So
with her.
do you think you could be friends with her later?
I could, but like I don't have like it has nothing to do with her. I don't have like a desire. Like like if she wasn't my friend, like I would not die. I'd be okay. But like, you know what? A better word for it is cordial. I could be cordial with her. Friends, sure, but like I don't need that. I have my friends here at Iona. So
Do you
would
believe that she was your soulmate?
I actually did at one point, yeah. But I don't think soulmates don't argue as much as like that I experienced. Like it wasn't like anything like crazy, but it was just like disagreements that like left me drained. Cause I don't know, I would always like arguments are so hard in a relationship, and I'm still trying to learn how to like go through it. But like I would always try to like remind her that like we're on the same team here. But it was always like she's like pinning me against her, and that sounds so wrong actually.
Okay.
But like she's making me out to be the bad guy. That's my point. And I don't know, arguments.
No, your mom said forgiveness is the key for healing.
And I have
You have to-
Forgiveness
to
is
your mom.
forgiveness
I have to
is
give you-
key
I have to
for
give you his-
healing.
and I have like, I mean, I'm slowly forgiving her,
Wise
but that
words.
but being friends with her, I mean, I can forgive her and not be her friends.
Mhm.
Like I don't have to be her friend to forgive her. I don't hate her. If anything, I just appreciate everything I got out of this. The last thing I need to think is that all this was a waste of time and that I wasted a year. That's kind of the reason why for people that have been in like 4-year relationships and break up or longer, that's why they get so depressed, is because they feel like they just wasted their life. And that's the wrong mentality to have. So I was gonna.
So from this, you're
I
so you're still, so you would say that you're
no.
done with her.
Yeah, like
Okay.
like sure I could be friends in the future, but I don't need that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't like actively try that. Right now my only focus is me. Simple as that. Like
Makes sense.
as it should be right now for anyone going through a breakup. It should just be you focusing on yourself and just loving yourself more than you did because I mean, I guess like heartbreaks are so like painful because you feel like you'll never experience that love again, but like why can't you just give yourself that love? Is the point. And you got to learn how to do that first. So that's the one thing I want to learn about myself. I feel like I was trying so hard to get like love from somebody else because I love the feeling and how it made me feel, but I never could just do it for myself. And I'm gonna learn how to do that because I deserve to give myself 110% effort that I put in a relationship. Why don't I do that with myself? That's the realization I've come to. And yeah,
That's a very mature answer.
I know.
No, okay. I think I know your answer anyway.
Yeah.
It would
No,
be,
not my
I know your
explanation.
answer.
Yeah. I it's just like even like the basic stuff. Just want to like see like how her classes were, how her days are, how was cheer, if she ate today.
I mean, you're very mature about it.
What? It's pretty obvious.
It is obvious. It's also fresh though. So,
Yeah,
but
but wasn't my choice. I would not have preferred to go that way.
I think it
But-
was a good thing, despite it seeming so bad. And you'll come to realize that as time comes. Because I'm telling you, like, I'm telling you, like, I mean, I'm not out of it just yet, but everyone's just gonna look back. When we get to sophomore year, we're gonna look back at this and be like, wow, like
Yo, fam.
that was like it's gonna like we'll laugh at it. Like, wow.
Yo, fam. When we get to like junior, senior year,
Oh my!
we're gonna look back
God.
And
we're
we'll
gonna look
laugh.
back at freshman year and we're gonna laugh.
Be like, that was nothing.
Especially over like we're gonna remember things that has happened in like the second trimester because the second trimester
yeah.
has been hard. So the second we're gonna look back at this and we're gonna laugh.
It was literally like high school. When I became a senior, I was laughing at things that I'd stress about freshman year. They
Yeah.
were so stupid.
There were-
And they were so little compared to what I'd have to deal with in the future. And
Well,
it's gonna be
yeah.
the exact same way.
And also, it's like in that moment, that's your life.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Like that's
it's
your
insane.
life, and then you grow past it, and then like you realize that it was insignificant. But the thing is, the part of the reason why you know it's insignificant is because you know how the rest of the story plays out. It feels so bad in the moment because you don't know how the story is going to play out. Once you're past it, you
Spirit
know.
of the unknown.
Yeah, not only that, but like let's say you you watch a movie, you know anything. The second watch through of the movie, you don't have that fear because you know what happens. You know how the story plays out. You know how it goes. You know how it goes
It
through.
also real quick sidebar. It also depends on the story because of The Last of Us. I know what's gonna happen. I still get sad.
Well, yeah, it does depend because like even like
agree, but I'm not
still
gonna
get
say
that.
I'm not gonna say what show does that for me.
but
Why
even
is it?
Oh no, it's nothing.
which anime?
It's an anime. That's why.
I know it. I know it.
Is it
Which one?
Naruto?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
which one? One Punch?
No.
Death Note?
No. One Piece.
One Piece.
Like,
One
I-
Piece is so you finished One Piece?
It was not done, but yeah, I'm caught up. Like, but like for me, you guys say it's long, but there's like a deeper reason why I like it so much. Because like when I was depressed, like back in like my last in 8th grade, like that's what got me like through it. It was my distraction, so I have a deeper connection to it. That's why people won't understand. They'll just be like, "Oh, you're an anime kid." I'm like, just no. This is like my comfort show, you know. But
I like that.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't think anime is like a crazy like thing. Like I'm a casual watcher, and I don't think I'm weird in any way for watching it. I don't know what
No.
the stigma is about it, but
No, it's
because
insane.
there are people who go crazy with that type of stuff.
there's
so-
people that go crazy for any show. There's Harry
Yeah.
Potter stands. I mean,
They're
yeah,
For everything.
so it's not just anime.
No,
and
I
like,
know.
and I
But
know like.
I think the
anime
anime
also ha-
stands are like the most prevalent.
I mean, anime also
Some-
has like that like sexual side, which people like tie it with anime, but like any show can have that. Like any show can have like fanfics. That's what it is.
Joe.
Like, so it's not just anime.
This shit is wild.
It is wild.
is
I will
wild.
never relate to that in any way, but you
wild,
do
man.
you. Whatever makes you happy, You do you.
That's wild.
It's not me. But yeah,
One of my comfort
It's a
shows.
really sad podcast.
I don't think so.
This has
It's
been
been.
I think it's been a really insightful podcast.
it's definitely been insightful. Probably because Sal's not here. But no
This-
offense to Sal.
no, we love Sal, but,
But,
like,
like,
Lots of
just
offense to Sal.
cannot stay on.
I can't stay on one topic.
No, I don't think it's been that depressing. I mean, they've been depressing topics, but like the
Yeah.
answers have not been depressing at
been-
all.
I don't think. I
They've been
think people
proactive.
substitute like reality and depression and like depressing things with reality.
What do
Guess
you mean? What do you mean?
What do you?
Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm not laughing. I'm actually
what are you
genuinely
saying?
interested in
Okay.
this.
So
that
like
made no sense.
No, I think it made slight
think
sense.
about
I
it,
just
right?
need
when people discuss like the reality of like things,
Yes.
they get like sad
Yes.
and they feel like it's like depressing. And
I fully agree.
I don't think I think that people have to accept that just when it's reality, it doesn't mean it's just because it's reality doesn't mean it's depressing.
Yes. Well, yes. That's kind of like, yeah. I think I get it.
Yeah.
But is that like?
Hey, you get me. We're like,
but, like,
you get me.
But is that like when I'm saying like we all like? I mean, reality of things is someone's gonna break our hearts. But
Yeah.
But I'm like
People-
looking
some
at it
people
as
was-
like growth.
Yeah. Some
and-
people see that as depressing.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, I'm totally with you on that. Yeah. I mean, oh well, like we're all gonna die. That like a lot of people see that as like the like
no, I feel you
a lot
though.
of people see that as depressing, but reality is like you know what?
It's
Honestly,
real.
I read this thing and it's actually very interesting. Death is probably the best gift we could have gotten in our life because without death we wouldn't appreciate anything at all.
That's so true.
And that's why like I mean I'm scared of dying, but like I have to give it to that. Like it really does make me appreciate everything because I know my time here is limited. So
Now,
I
do
mean,
you think there's an afterlife?
Oh God.
hey, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I don't know.
Me either.
I can't. I'm not gonna say there's a heaven because I don't even know in that. And like I had said previously, like what if you just go to heaven and you're like,
And you're just there
it's
forever.
boring. Like what am I doing in heaven? Like am I just gonna be up there in the clouds every day doing what? Like what are the activities going on in heaven? I mean, it will be nice to see everybody that died, but like,
Like, will it be though? Like, there are some.
can I get
people
like,
who die.
can I get like a tour to hell or something? Like, like not to go to hell, but like to see what's like going on down there. But like, no, I don't know about heaven, but I don't know. I believe a lot in like spirituality and like, I'm not gonna say I'm like 100% Catholic. I do have like, I'm like a mix between like, I think the best way to explain it is like,
You
I'm
believe
a-
in God.
I believe in the universe, like a higher. I believe in a higher
you
being.
believe in a higher.
So
power.
it's like a mix with like Catholic beliefs, maybe Buddhism, because I like Buddhism. Like
Yeah.
the teachings in Buddhism are amazing, and then like spirituality, it's like a mix. But I don't know. I can't submit to like one God and all
Yeah,
this.
I feel that.
I
Really?
can't.
No,
But
I
I'm
definitely-
very open minded to every religion because we can't just say that Judaism's wrong or Islam. What makes Catholicism the right religion is what I want to know. Like
I think it's just because it's like a general norm between everyone.
like
think about it.
well I mean between Catholicism, Judaism, and Islam, but then the religions after that, like
They usually get like
it starts getting a little different and
Yeah.
complicated.
Yeah, but a lot of the themes are present.
yeah,
in
they are.
all of
I did
those-
learn
in
about
all
that.
those things. A lot of them, the messages are the same. A lot of the themes that they try to teach you are the same.
I like this.
So-
Yeah.
It's almost as if they're all like what? How would you feel if all like the gods were in reality just the same being?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't.
I
either.
would. That's
I
my.
wouldn't be surprised.
There
That's
is
my point.
there is something I do believe in some higher power.
That's
'cause
my point.
that like
There's some of the things that like
Because-
happen. You just like science can't explain.
Yeah,
do you guys? This is a
and
stupid
that's
question.
why.
Do you guys believe in manifestation?
Absolutely not.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I don't
Absolutely
believe
not.
I
in
actually like not to a crazy extent, but I do believe in manifestation. I
Like,
do think it
I'm
works.
Sorry. That is what
I don't. I actually do think it works.
That's like one of the only
like-
things like spiritually I don't believe in, like manifestation.
How would you?
like,
what do
at
you mean
all.
in manifestation? In what like medium?
like you saying something and it coming true?
Oh, but it's like more complicated than that. But like my dad can explain it better than I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's not like that. I'm not gonna say like
Okay, let's say theoretically you wanted to. How would you go about manifesting something?
Like I said, my dad can answer this better than I can. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like it's not as like I don't know, it's not as simple as you guys think, and it's also not like stupid. You can't just say, "Oh, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this," and you get it. But it's like I mean, I've had like times where I manifested something and
Yeah,
like
it came true.
and it came true. So that's why with me, like I believe in manifestation, but I know like there are those like zodiac girls out there
Yo,
that
yo,
really
yo.
like
Hold on, hold on,
promote, like
hold
they
on, hold
make
on.
they slander
Hold on, hold on.
manifestation.
Hold on. I can't stand people who base their whole personality on zodiac signs. It makes me so
It
angry.
means
It makes me
nothing.
I'm
so
open-minded
angry.
with it, but I don't believe it like that.
It makes me so
It
angry.
is
Oh my, a Taurus and a what is another zodiac sign?
Libra. That's
A
mine.
Taurus and a Libra aren't compatible because
Apparently they
whatever.
are.
It makes me so angry.
Apparently they are.
Oh, it makes me so angry. No,
It does.
it makes me irrationally angry.
Wait.
Oh,
do you
that
believe
does.
in-
What else?
Do you believe in the crystal stuff? You said you had a crystal.
I do have a crystal. I
So do you
believe,
believe in like the crystal stuff?
like there's some some things of spirit.
I went through a
spirit
phase
things
where
that like I believe in crystals. I believe in crystals. My mom believes in crystals.
Wait, do you? I feel like. Do you believe in like tarot cards? I know that might sound really dumb.
No, I know. My mom does, but I don't. Like, there's some things where I believe in, or like it's things like that, and like some things I don't believe. Like manifestation, don't believe it, but crystals believe in it.
My dad's done like tarot. Well, I mean, both of my parents do tarot cards, but like my dad's done tarot cards on me, and like they've just like I don't know. We always do it when like I'm going through something, and then it always kind of just like
Makes it better.
it's not that it makes it better. It like predicts like the events that'll happen in the future. I can't give you a specific example off the top of my head, but I have screenshotted like the tarot cards I pulled.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so I believe it. I believe that. But then again, like I said, there's the zodiac girls, and they like talk about manifestation and tarot. They're slandering it. It's a lot more complicated than it is. But I do believe in that, like the spirituality, not the zodiac stuff.
Fam, zodiac signs make me irrationally upset.
Hold on. What signs are you?
The only thing I will say is I'm a Libra.
What sign?
The only things I will say is I'm a Libra. Libras supposedly like really love balance, and I will say like I am very like I really like in any of my relationships I love balance. If there's no balance, I get very anxious. Like I need things to be just like.
Chris, what's your sign?
I'm a Taurus, so apparently I'm stubborn.
No, Tauruses are like.
Hold on, let's look it up because fam.
Apparently I'm compatible with Tauruses. Not like that, but like friendship wise too.
Yeah, well, they're my guy.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Aquariuses, apparently I'm not, which would make sense.
I'm an Aquarius.
Yeah, bump heads with Aquariuses. I could see that.
We don't bump heads.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
All right. Taurus is an earth sign represented by the bull, like their celestial spirit animal. They enjoy relaxing and serene. Don't know that word. Environment surrounded by soul sounds.
This is stupid.
Aromas
If I've ever heard from zodiac girls, they're like Tauruses are down to earth.
Apparently,
he is down.
Apparently, I'm ruled by the planet Venus. This is like
yes.
Like what?
Every zodiac sign has like a planet they're ruled by.
Right? Come on, bro, fam.
It's really weird.
Look up either Aquarius or Libra.
I'm not compatible with Aquariuses.
Yeah, you know that.
Supposedly, according to whatever it says, yeah, which would make sense. Apparently, Aquariuses are supposed to be very narcissistic or whatever. I don't know.
Okay, so the most compatible signs with a Taurus is Scorpio, Virgo,
not Libras. Damn,
and Capricorn.
That would make so much sense. Actually, wasted my whole junior year.
And then, right? That says
my mom will know what I'm talking about.
That says that, and then there's another one where it says Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, and Pisces.
Jasmine was a Cancer.
Wow. They like. They don't Taurus like zodiac sign people don't know what they want, and it like, it makes me so mad.
Oh no, I know. What time is it? How much longer do we have?
You got like a minute and a half.
It makes me so mad.
You can go like 2-3 minutes. I'm just gonna let the conversation flow. But
the worst match for me is a Sagittarius. What month is Sagittarius?
I have no idea.
Oh, is it November? might be November.
Is it November, December?
If it's November, I'm gonna be so proud of myself.
Why?
I really don't know.
November 22nd to December 21st.
I
That
get it.
is that blows my some of my best I'm done talking about it.
Oh, you getting that mad?
I'm done talking about it. It makes me so
Yo, I got a
Yeah.
question,
Makes me
Ambrose.
so mad.
Ambrose,
Yeah.
do you think that Aaron Rodgers is washed?
No, I would never.
We're not doing this.
I would.
We're not
never-
doing
I
this.
would never comment on such a serious
We're not
matter
doing
that
this.
would get Chris.
We're not doing
That
this.
would get Chris mad. So
We're not
no,
doing
I
this.
will not answer this question.
Okay. How about this? You think that Drew Brees is better than Patrick Mahomes?
I will not.
Why not?
I will not comment.
Do you
on-
think that Drew Brees is better than Patrick Mahomes? Chris, what do you think?
I will not comment on such a topic.
I'm kidding. Well, I think that's time.
Is it time or is it 7:30 or 7? Oh well, that would.
No, we hit an hour, so that's it.
It makes me so mad.
I know. All right.
Makes me.
Thank you
mad.
guys for.
I've been zen all day. Like I've been calm. I've been
Me
like,
too. All week.
I've been
all
calm.
week.
I've been like
Ooh,
I've been fine all
how many
day.
people were watching?
Right now, there's currently 5 people watching.
I've been fine all day, and then that just got me irrationally upset.
Oh
What, the Zodiac thing?
Yes, and I don't.
Come
There are
on
things
now.
that just get me irrationally upset. That
yes, I've seen.
Do you-
I've
do you-
heard.
how do you feel about if people try to guess your Zodiac sign?
They usually nail it. I'm not gonna lie. They
Yo,
nail
if-
it for me.
if my first conversation with you is what is your if you ask me what is your zodiac sign, I automatically don't want to.
But like if a girl
They-
if my first conversation with a girl is about spirituality, it'll be a 10-hour conversation because I
Yeah.
can ramble on forever.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, me
I
too.
like-
Forever.
But the thing is, especially me being an Aquarius, never get it right. Like there have been so many people who have said, like, guess my zodiac sign. They never.
They always get mine.
Never
because
get-
there's a 1 out of 12 chance, and then like some people's reason and definition of zodiac sign differs from other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really confusing. I'm not
And-
gonna lie.
They don't.
It's so off. It's so off. But all right, I'm gonna end it. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in.
Angry.
This I'm
Or
sorry.
maybe
if
we
you're
should
angry.
always end the podcast with you
It
angry.
makes me so.
I think we should too. I think it's kind of funny.
And we need to change
So-
this podcast name, please.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm not a huge fan of the name of it.
Type 1, I'm not even close to a huge fan. No offense.
No,
but-
no, no.
No,
You know-
he didn't come up with it. Sal came up.
Sal
with
came up with it. I just needed a new title because the other one was just
I
absolute.
like the one that you came
garbage.
up with.
it. Yeah, but we can't say that on air. So
No. So, all right. Thank you everyone for tuning in. This is a great podcast. It was more of a chill, relaxed type thing, but yeah, without Sal, we could stay on one topic today. But no, we love Sal. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't remember every single Thursday from 6 to 7, somewhere in that time frame. We're gonna be live. To
Someone
come
random.
tune in, say the link to the
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Like
put
and
post
subscribe.
notifications on.
share this video with all your family and friends. The more views we get on the video and the more likes we get on the video, that means I have a chance to win show of the week, and that means I have the chance to win show like of the semester. And when I do
If this
that,
video
I
gets
get-
5 likes, Nick will go to the gym tomorrow with me.
I am going to
Please,
do my race
like it.
tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, but what's it called? If we win show of the semester, then we get our own custom thumbnail. So thank you guys for tuning in.
Please.
That is kind of cool.
That'd be insane.
And we get to design it. We can design our own custom
That's so
thumbnail
cool.
and use it. Yeah. All right. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Why?
That made me
Why